Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Doing amazing. Thanks for calling in.
I'll be completely honest, I'm very nervous, not because of any other reason than I'm extremely new to this. And I've been trying for a while to lose weight. I do have PCOS. I am insulin resistant, and I just feel like I'm stuck. I feel like every time I try something, it goes well, and I'm sure part of it's the fact that I'll fall off the wagon and then it seems hard to get back on. But I would love your insight and kind of know where to start. I was just looking at some of the reviews on your website, and the results obviously are fantastic, and I just kind of want to know where to go.
Hey, absolutely. Seriously, appreciate you calling in. Don't be nervous. No one knows who you are. No one's going to ask who you are. We're just going to try and fix exactly what's going on and why you're not getting those results. So let me ask you, what have you been doing? What have you been trying? And how long have you been doing it?
So I did follow I've done Weight Watchers before. Weight Watchers worked for a while. I was on it for almost a year, and I actually lost 62 pounds. It was really great. I actually ended up, unfortunately, getting sick related to my PCOS and ended up in the hospital for a little while, and then just kind of tanked and came back home and didn't fall back onto the plan like I probably should have. I've tried keto. Well, I guess what friends have told me keto is. To be completely honest, I'm not really 100% sure about it. And then I've tried products that I know are crap, but they're the magic pill weight losses that you think are going to do you some good and doesn't do well, or does well until you stop taking it, and it's just a waste of money. But I am under physician's care, and everybody tells me that PCOS will get better if you lose the weight, and I can walk all day long with my dogs, but that's not doing anything for me. So that's where I'm just kind of stuck.
No, I got you. Absolutely. So you're saying you're under physician care. What are they telling you to do on how to lose weight?
Everything, honestly. One of my doctors had told me to go to more of a vegetarian diet, and for no other reason than I believe, to be honest, that she's a vegetarian, so that's kind of what she goes with. And so I have followed that a little bit, but I like steak. I like chicken.
No, I don't blame you there, girl. I'm going to eat a ribeye steak every single day. I just got 3 ribeyes today. I got ribeye last night. Let me ask you this. Is she overweight?
My doctor knows she's not.
Okay, good. I just wanted to check and see, because it's usually the vegans that are actually overweight. But, okay, so what are you currently doing right now to try and lose body fat?
To be honest, it's just more or less trying to eat in moderation of food. I'm not eating fast food and as much as I love fast food, it's more because it completely wrecks my gut than anything else. And now when I say fast food, I mean more like McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, like things like that. I still do go out to eat. I did try one of the meal services for a while, that this way, it provides the recipes and things like that to help you cook your own meals, because I was trying to get better about cooking my own food and actually preparing meals at home versus eating out, because I thought that actually helped, and it felt better for a little while. But one, it's expensive to keep up, and two, if I wasn't cooking it or I was going out with friends and things like that, the food was then going to waste, because they only prepare it for so many days or things like that. I've also done smoothies in the morning. My husband has ulcerative colitis, and so he was recommended to some smoothie diet. I'm not really sure the whole thing behind it. And so he was doing that for a while, so I was doing it in the morning, because I don't to be honest, I don't like to eat breakfast. I'm very busy and I leave very early in the morning.
Oh, trust me, I know. That's why I created True Meal.
So I oftentimes skip breakfast. I know that that's not great, but he'll make a smoothie and I'll just say, okay, go ahead and make me one as well, like with you. So he just doubles everything. And then I'll have a smoothie on the road and I make sure to eat something then. But otherwise, it could be sometime in the middle afternoon before I'm actually putting actual food into my body. Normally it's just water, or if I have anything, it's like, I think they're called premium protein. I get them at Costco. I can tell you. Hold on. I'm walking as I'm talking to you.
I love it.
Yes, they're premium protein shakes. So sometimes I'll grab that.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you're using that as a meal?
I'll use that as my breakfast. Yeah. If I'm hungry in the morning and I don't have time to either make something or even wait for him to go, because yeah.
Right. So I want to say that's 150 calories.
I think so. Let me just go back to it.
I think it's 160.
Let me look. It is the chocolate one that I have here. Yeah, it's 160.
Yeah, so that's the thing, and like so many people use those as meal replacements. Like, this is my first thing in breakfast, and then you don't eat till lunch, and you're usually hungry right after 30 minutes because it's not enough calories to be a meal. So I don't know how long you've been watching me or whatnot, but every single person that I've ever helped lose weight get amazing results. PCOS, Hashimoto's, hypothyroid, insulin resistance, type 1, type 2 diabetes. It doesn't matter. As long as you hit your calories, they're all getting amazing results their first month from eating more. Everyone's under eating. When I opened up my own gym at 21, that's what I found out was the cause of why people weren't losing weight. Everyone's under eating. And every single TikTok trainer and nutritionist out there is going to say, if you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to get results. But if you're lacking your body nutrients that it needs to thrive, you're not going to get the results that you want. You can slow down your metabolism. You'll destroy the hormones. And you can actually start breaking down your own lean muscle mass from under eating for so long. So that's why I created True Meal. It's a 400 calorie meal replacement. But I'm not here to sell you on that. I'm just saying those shakes, every single shake out there doesn't have enough calories to be a meal. So if you add that to more food in the morning, then yeah, it's a great option to help get a little bit more protein in and help you hit 160 calories. So what I'm going to do is run your calories for you with the free calorie calculator. Because at the end of the day, your calorie goal is what matters to weight loss. Then what type of calories you're taking in. Because especially with PCOS, we got to be controlling blood sugar. When you control blood sugar, that is when you start melting body fats. I can get somebody who is at their calorie goal eating whatever they want and switch to just meat and veggies, and they'll get better results in their first month than doing it for 3 months, eating whatever they want.
Oh, wow.
So it's a thing, like, and we've all been.
I feel like, I mean, obviously, it's not too good to be true because I see your clients, I guess you want to call them. It seems so simple, I guess.
That's the thing, and it is so simple, and I feel like that's why people don't listen, or they're like, there's no way this doesn't work. This guy's just trying to sell us supplements and sign up for his meal plan. No, none of that's going to make you lose body fat. I'm going to tell you exactly how, but I get it. It's so simple that people want to confuse it, and they're like, but everyone's been saying you have to eat this, you have to eat granola, you have to eat the protein pancakes, and all of the fruit in the world, and sugar from fruit is going to be healthy because it's from fruit. No, sugar still is sugar. So trust me, I get it. The food pyramid comes out. It tells you to eat more grains, and fat's bad for you. Fat makes you fat. No, fat does not make you fat at all. Your body's going to use the fat as energy. Some people are like, well, without carbs and sugar, without the carbs, we have no energy. No, your body's going to use the fats as energy. All right.
Yeah, I can't, to be honest, I'm okay with that because that's other things is like my doctor will be like, oh, like have a granola bar. I'm like, I fucking hate granola. Excuse my language. Sorry, you're on live. I don't want to.
You're good. I get banned all the time. It's all right. All right, let me ask you, how old are you?
I'll be 34 tomorrow.
34? Oh, let's go. Happy birthday. All right, how tall are you?
I am 5'5".
5'5". What's your weight at?
I am 292.
292. And then we're not working out. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, other than taking the dogs for daily walks, and I would say 2 times a day, but that's not, there may be a mile max.
What do you do at work? Are you sitting at a desk all day?
No. So I work with children with special needs, so I'm kind of up and down off the floor and like running around with them because they're 5 and under. But I'm not active. Like, so it's hard to really, I don't sit at a desk, that's for sure. But it's probably a very mild, if anything, activist. That makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah, so with the calories, what I'd be doing is 2,200 calories a day.
Okay.
That is what I would do, and then divide those calories up by 3. And when you do it that way, it makes it easier for you to stay on track when you're going out to eat. Everyone is so afraid of going out to eat because they think it's unhealthy and it's all full of garbage. No, you can get, so like I went to a restaurant last night. I got a ribeye steak and asparagus, and I added Brussels sprouts to it. 1,400 calories in my ribeye. You got the Brussels sprouts and greens in there. I'm going to round that right up to about 1,550 on just that meal. So when you go out to eat, you just figure out how many calories you need. So what did I say? 2,200. So I would do 730 calories per meal. That is what I would try and do with every meal. So when you go out to eat, you find something that's around your calorie goal for the meal of the day, with meat and veggies. So going out to eat's cake and still staying on track with losing body fat. Just don't get dessert.
So now, let me ask you this. What do you do? And I mean, obviously you've been doing this for so long, so I'm sure it's easy for you to kind of figure out how many calories are in each thing. But like, what do you do when you're at a restaurant or somewhere where obviously they're not, like, the calories aren't in front of you?
So if they don't have it on the menu, on MyFitnessPal, it's a free app. Don't pay to upgrade it. MyFitnessPal, you could GPS locate where you're at. They'll have the menu of the restaurant right in front of you on the app, on MyFitnessPal.
Okay.
So
that's actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about MyFitnessPal. GPS locates where you're at, and then you pick the restaurant, and then you look at the menu on there. So you find something.
Would you recommend tracking your calories?
You have to track your calories.
What I'm saying is that where you recommend? Like, do you recommend that one?
Yeah, yep. I use the free calorie calculator that's on the SITE. So you can always go back and reference to it. I picked a lightly activity level for you. I kind of might do the second one, but I'm going to be happy medium and just say 2,200 calories is what I would do.
Okay. And then do you recommend, like, if I start obviously getting into the gym and everything else, do you recommend certain supplements? Because I hear people talk about, like, pre-workout or post-workout and all of that. And to be honest, I don't know any of that. My husband uses it because he's a firefighter for our county. And so he works out usually between 5 and 7 days a week. But as much as I love him, he does not have the patience to deal with me. And so asking these questions and everything else, he'll be like, just take this. And I'm like, no, but I want to know why. Or I want to know what it does.
Yeah, absolutely. What questions do you have? Like, Fullerton Nutrition, it's a supplement company, so I can answer basically everything.
Okay, so like what is? It kind of probably sounds stupid, but like,
there's no dumb questions, girl. You're literally, it is me and you talking one-on-one. No one knows who you are, so literally use and abuse me here.
So what is the point of pre-workout, post-workout? He also drinks like whey protein. I'm literally looking at the cabinet right now. Telling me what he drinks.
Yeah, so the pre-workout is going to help you with more energy, endurance, focus, and blood flow when you're in the gym. It's going to give you that focus as well. It depends on what pre-workout you're taking because there's thousands out there. They're all different ingredients. So I have my own pre-workout, but you want to look for one with beta-alanine. So it's going to make you feel tingly. It's going to help with the blood flow, oxygenation in the blood with nitrics. And then you're going to have creatine, which everyone's talking about creatine. It doesn't make you lose body fat. It just helps your muscles have a little bit more energy when you're lifting. Then you got the caffeine, which is going to help you have more energy, the blood flow. And then you have citrulline, which is mixed in there. That makes it, when you do caffeine and citrulline together, you have more of an explosive energy during the workout. Those days you don't want to work out, you take pre-workout, you're going to have that energy, that blood flow, and all of that when you work out. So for the post-workouts and stuff, like, I do True Meal in the morning and I work out in the morning, so I really don't have a post-workout. If the protein's in you, it's already in you. Post-workout is just protein to go in, repair those muscles that you just broke down during your workout. Because protein is what goes in and repairs muscles. It's not carbs and sugars. People say carbs are what repairs your muscles. No, it's not how your muscles grow. It's from the protein.
And the True Meal that you're talking about, that's your meal replacement, right, on your website?
Yep, that's the meal replacement.
I thought I saw that.
Yep, that's the meal replacement. You can do 1 scoop for just a protein shake, and then the 2 scoops is what's going to be enough calories to actually be a meal. And then, which other ones you got questions about?
Well, and then I just kind of didn't know the difference between, like, the different proteins. Like, he has a...
Creatine's not going to make you shaky, Ashley.
If I could reach it. I don't know how to pronounce this. CASEIN protein. Casein?
Casein, yes. So what casein is, it's more of a dense protein, so it takes longer to digest. So essentially, it's feeding you longer than a whey protein. Okay. So with True Meal, there's whey protein isolate. So whenever you get a protein shake or a protein, you all need to look at other ingredients. If people are lactose intolerant, they say that whey protein they can't have. But you want an isolate or a hydrolyzed whey. It's ultra filtered to where that lactose is filtered out of the molecule. So you're not getting bloated and gassy and all of that fun stuff after getting a protein shake. And it's fast absorbing. So that's why people do it before or after their workout. They're going to digest and get that protein into those muscles quickly. But casein, it feeds you longer. So there is casein in True Meal too. So if you're ever looking at a protein bottle, go down to other ingredients. And then if you see the word concentrated whey, that is the protein that makes people bloated because it still has lactose connected to the molecule because it's not filtered.
Yeah, it's a whey protein isolate. And then it just says with electrolytes because it's, I don't know. I guess he takes it in the morning. I have no idea. Yeah,
that's going to be great just to get those extra proteins in and everything like that.
Okay. All right. I think that's a lot of my questions. So now let me just ask you this as well. I'm looking on your website right now, and go back up. I'm sorry. It's talking about like different workouts and getting into all of that. How do I start that if I was interested?
With all the workouts and stuff, it's free. The free workout program, the free stuff.
Not the workouts, but like the meal plans that the people on here were talking about.
Oh, so the custom meal plan. Yeah, all you do, so when you go to the custom meal plan, you go to order now, and then it'll take you to the payment page. It says $50 a month. It's not $50 a month. The first setup fee is $50, and then after that's $10 a month. You can cancel right after ordering, honestly. But what the monthly gives you for the $10 a month, you can consistently go in and reset your plan, so you can always have that custom meal plan, the software ready for you to use whenever you want. So you don't have to print everything out. You can keep it all on your phone. You log into it, so you can swap things out that you don't like. So if you've got let's say broccoli. You can click on broccoli and swap broccoli out for a different vegetable to where you don't have to do the math for it. It does it automatically. Because tracking calories gets hella old. People are like, tracking calories sucks. I'm like, I know. They're like, Tyler, I hate tracking calories. I'm like, I know it sucks, but you got to do it, because if you don't know how much you're eating. You could be under eating or overeating. So that's why the custom meal plan, it just takes all the guesswork out of it. So once you order, right after you order, the next page will be the link, so you can fill out the client intake form. It goes off your height, your weight, age, and your activity level and everything like that. It's literally so simple, and when people put the effort into it, people get amazing results. Because it's funny, I got people who are like, oh my gosh, this is so confusing, and then I've got people like, this was the best thing ever. It is so easy. And I personally believe it's just the effort people put into it. They think they're going to order a custom meal plan, just like when they get a gym membership and they miraculously lose body fat. You still got to put the work in to get the results.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all of my questions. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me and answer them.
Absolutely. What else you got, though?
To be honest, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to figure out, like, where to start. And I know you said earlier in the video you just start your next meal. And so, like, what would you recommend for tomorrow morning's breakfast?
Let me ask you this. What is the hardest thing? Because you said something about cooking. What's the hard part? What makes eating healthy hard doing it for cooking for yourself?
To be honest, it's either actually going to the grocery store and making sure that, like, I have everything in the house and stuff like that, or it's the energy to want to do it. So my days with my clients, it really depends on how many clients I have a day. Some days I can get home at like 3:30, and those days are fine. Those days I have no problem cooking or anything else. Then there's other days where I don't get home until 6:37, and those are the days it's hard. Those are the days that, like, I'd say I probably eat like crap, because I'm eating either whatever snack I can find in the pantry, or I don't eat and then I'm super hungry, so then I'm snacking late at night. What's making it to where
you're not cooking? Is it because the meals take forever, they're complicated, or you have to prep them, or it's you don't know what to eat? What is it?
I think part of it just, I don't know what to eat, and that it just gets boring, because, like, I have specific meals that I will eat, or that I know how to cook, and that I'm cooking them all the same time. So then it just gets boring, and then I'm like, I don't want to. And like I said, if my husband is on shift and it's just me, those are the nights usually that I'm like not cooking for myself, because it's, why cook for one person? Like, that sounds so depressing.
What do you mean? I cook for one person every single day.
I'm sure you do, but you're so used to it.
I've always been lonely my whole life. What the hell? Jesus.
Tyler, don't make me feel bad right now.
Oh, you want me to? I can make you feel bad all day. Yes, I'm an only child. I've been lonely my whole life. And I'm so sad when I cook my meals.
Stop. That's not what I mean. I just, half the time, it's honestly, it comes down to, I just don't feel like doing it. It's pure laziness, to be completely honest with you. And then, by the time I'm like, okay, I'm actually hungry and everything else, it's just easier to grab something out of the pantry than it is anything else. So I guess borderline, it does come down to just being lazy and not wanting to cook the same thing. Or it's easier to just boil pasta, and then that's going to make my stomach feel like crap later on, because, yeah, gluten doesn't make me feel great.
All right, so one thing. Lucas food is nutrients for the body. The only reason we have to eat is to feed our body the nutrients for it to thrive. So we have to eat to live, not live to eat. That'll make you look at food completely differently. So now we got that done.
Okay. I'm literally writing that down.
You got to eat to live, not live to eat. It's the only reason we eat. That's it.
Again, like I said to you from the beginning, it sounds simple and it
Oh, trust me, I'm going to get there. I got this all broken down already. I'm breaking this down for you. So first thing, we got to eat to live, not live to eat. Second, meat and veggies. You'll never go wrong eating meat and veggies. It's simple. Do you have an air fryer?
I do not.
Get an air fryer. Life changing. Because I'm so lonely, I don't have to cook a lot, and I don't have to have some big air fryer. So all you got to do with that, it takes less than 20 minutes to make a complete meal just for your lonely self when the husband's not there.
You're killing me. Okay.
I'm just getting started.
I know you are.
So
I can already see it.
that takes the simplicity out of it. All right, so now I'm eating meat and veggies, Tyler. This is hella boring. I'm getting sick of it. I'm sick of eating pork chops. I'm sick of eating chicken thighs. Now we pick sauces. What's great is when you're by yourself and you don't have anyone because you're so lonely, you got to eat whatever you want. You got to put whatever sauce you want on, so you don't have to worry.
I'm going to regret ever saying that to you.
You don't ever have to worry about someone complaining about how you cook, because you get to put the sauce on you like. That's what's great about being an only child and being alone. I went to New York by myself. I got to do whatever I wanted. I recommend everyone going on vacation alone. Anyways, when you do the sauces, just be mindful of it. Yes, there's sugar on sauces. I'm really trying to start doing dry rubs because there's way less sugar on a dry rub than there is in barbecue sauce. You can get some fire dry rubs that are barbecue. You still get the savory, delicious taste, but now you're using seasonings with it. So those are some different ways to make it so your meals aren't boring. With your veggies, this is why I'm saying get an air fryer. I'm trying to get the Ninja Dual Din air fryer, but just one simple air fryer just to test it out. For people who hate vegetables, I got people doing Brussels sprouts, broccoli, asparagus.
I was going to say vegetables aren't a problem for me. I don't like mushrooms, but that's it.
Well, it's a fungus, so. You dish it to me, I'm going to give it right back to you, girl.
No, you're good. You're good. I grew up with all male cousins and an older brother, so I'm all set.
Love it. So when you put those in the air fryer, now it's a different texture to the veggies. Now you can do different salad dressings on your veggies. Now you're changing it up. Different spices, different flavors. Now the meals aren't boring anymore. So now we just made meals simple. We changed them up to where they're not boring anymore. The only reason we have to eat because we're going to feed our body the nutrients we want. And if we don't, we're not going to get the results we want. And at the end of it all, you have a why of why you want to lose weight and why you want to get results, why you want to get healthy, why you want to love your body. If you don't have a why, you got to figure that out. Because when you have that why, when you get home on those late nights and you're like, I want to grab something out of the pantry. Do you have kids?
No, I do not.
All right, well, that's even easier. There shouldn't be any garbage in the pantry, so now we don't have any excuse. That's why it's so much, this is great being alone. You don't have to worry about having the excuse of having kids that I can't eat healthy because of my kids. So now there shouldn't be any garbage in the pantry anyways. So when you figure out your why on those late nights, you get home and you're like, I just want fast food, or I don't feel like cooking anything. I'm just going to grab a quick snack and go to bed or make pasta. You think about your why, and as long as it's a strong why, it's going to make you cook that meal because you know that meal is going to help you get that much closer to your goals and your why.
Sorry.
If I hit a hard one, I apologize.
No. You are completely fine. I am usually very transparent. My big why is the fact that we don't have kids. And I'm, like I said, you didn't hit anything. Like I said, I'm usually very transparent on it and everything else. And when I said that I had lost all the weight and I got sick, I had a really hard miscarriage. And that's what landed me in the hospital. And so that's why when I came home, and it was a lot of mental stuff, which is why I think that it was extremely hard to start back up and very easy to just say fuck it. But like I said, it's not even so much that that's a hard why for me. I'm also just health-wise, I need to get back on track to where I was. So this all makes so much sense. And while these tears are there because it's reality, these tears are there because this does feel like it's possible. This does feel like it's something that I could make happen and hold on to, and it's very possible in my life, and easy to incorporate, like that would work with both of us, because the weight has caused, like I said, a lot of issues coming back with myself and my mental health and everything else, and then that just leads into everything else. I mean, when you're a sad person and you're a lonely person, Tyler.
I'm not sad. I'm the happiest I've been in a really long time.
I'm saying me. It obviously seeps into everywhere else in your life. So, but no, typically I'm a very happy person. I'm a very outgoing person. So it's hard to kind of do a reality check with your own self, because you know that you're the reason that stops it all. And I know that I'm the one standing in my own way. And that's what it is. So you did not hit a hard spot by any means.
I did. And that's why I love doing these calls. People don't have conversations like this. Nobody does. Nobody has these type of conversations. And that is, I want these calls to get into deep places because it's reality. It's how it is. There's a reason why we want to lose weight, why we want to get healthy, why we want a promotion. We all have our why. Everyone's got a different why. But that's why I love doing these calls, is I can, if it's, I try and dig and find out what's really there and what's going on, because it makes you human and real. And you get to ask yourself, why is it I'm doing this?
Yeah. No, and it's nice, I guess, to have somebody in your profession actually ask those questions and stuff like that for no other reason than they just care and want to know, because you don't find anybody like that. So I appreciate that you do poke and prod, because those questions, you know what I mean? Like, those questions have all been there and they're all surface level and everything else, but at the end of the day, looking at everything that you're recommending and, you know what I mean, suggesting and everything else and giving the advice on, I know that you can tell me all the tips and tricks in the world, but if I don't turn around and start them, you know what I mean, tomorrow or when, you know what I mean, when I'm ready, which is now, I'd say now, but I already ate tonight. And I actually ate healthy. It's just kind of the realization of I'm the one in front of myself, and that I'm the one that has to step forward, because nobody else is going to make me walk. Nobody else is going to make me show up at the gym. Nobody else is going to make me cook for myself or eat the right things. And you can tell somebody that till they're blue in the face, but if they don't realize that themselves.
100%. That's why I try and make people to figure out their why. And I know 100% when someone's going to actually do it and when they're not. And when I ask them their why, and they're like, I want to get healthy. Why do you want to get healthy? Well, I want to look better. I want more energy. No, that's not a good enough why. I'm not going to tell somebody that. But when people when people get the custom meal plan, it's sent through it's through a text. And like 30 minutes later, after you get the free plan, I'll ask you, what is your why? You need to write this down and figure it out. And I'll get healthy. That's the response. I'm like, you're never going to start this. Like, this will never happen. And that's why I try and dig on people's whys. And when they have that strong why, you have the pain point why. You have it. So when you have that food in front of you that you know it's not going to help you lose weight, not get results, or when you're under calories, you think about your why is going to stop you in your tracks. Will absolutely stop you in your tracks. And you know your why. You've said it out loud. You're going to use that now to be your why. It's just you needed to completely open and figure out what it truly is of why you want to get healthy and why you want to get results. That's not just your only why either. I know it's not, but that's a huge pain point one for sure that's going to get you rolling.
No. Do you have a degree in psychology?
Do I have a degree in psychology? No, I just know how to listen to what people are saying. It's the thing. People don't listen. People talk all day and don't listen to a thing someone's saying to them. And trust me, I get it. Like, people watch these lives, people come in, or first time, they'll hear me say something about my supplements. Like, oh, this guy's just trying to sell people stuff. Like, don't buy anything. It doesn't make you lose weight. So when I say that, that literally just throws out everything about people think about me unless they actually watch a live. And it's funny with the psychology thing. Like, it just, you got to listen to what people are saying. I'll say this, though. Like, owning my own gym at 21, like I said, people don't have these conversations. They don't. There's conversations people just don't have with people because they don't have somebody to talk to, because people think it's a burden to talk to them about problems that they're going through because they think they're going to burden the person they're talking to. When I had my gym, there would be times when we wouldn't even work out the entire session. We just talked. And 90% of my clientele is always women, because majority of men aren't going to ask another man for help. So I know how to try and open you guys up to be able to say how you feel and what's going on. But no, I don't have a degree in psychology. I just truly do care about people actually losing weight. And it's such a simple process, and it's so easy to do. It's just you got to figure out your why. And like you said, it's 100% up to you. No one forces you to eat the pasta. No one forces you to hit your calories. You have to do it on your own, and that's why I sold my gym, and that is why I do this for free, because I hate that I stress out more about people who are losing weight than they care about themselves losing weight. And when people aren't getting results, it's just, I don't want to be stressing out about it because they're not doing what they need to be doing. But if they are doing it perfectly, now we got other underlying conditions, heart disease. I mean, we got hormone function. It's crazy. People taking different types of medications. I've got people who did everything perfectly for a month, and she didn't get any results. She's got off one of the medications. She dropped 7 pounds in like a week. So those are the reasons why I do this. And I'm just so sick and tired of people saying it's hard and doing all these ridiculous things, saying it's just... And then you got people just saying nonsense, taking advantage of people trying to lose weight, selling them their one-on-one training program, one-on-one coaching for $500 a month. When I'm like, all you had to do is hit your calories. And my biggest goal is to get people to watch me before they do weight loss surgery.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it's funny because I actually had, my OB after everything happened, that was like her biggest thing. She's like, well, maybe, because after obviously the miscarriage happened, and then I didn't go back for a while, and when I went back, obviously all the weight was back and all of that, and that was like the first thing that she said to me. She was like, maybe we look at weight loss surgery. And I remember walking out of there feeling so defeated, and I said to my husband, I said, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not cutting myself open to put something inside when mentally I'm not okay with it anyways. Because I've actually seen so many people that I know personally, or friends of friends, that they've had the surgery and then they still gain weight back. It's not a magic thing. And then they're also miserable because they go out to eat and like they eat like a third of their plate, or you know what I mean, like a quarter of their plate or something like that, because they can't eat anymore, or they do eat more than they're supposed to, and then they get so sick. And
if you want to switch your pre-order flavor, email me. I'll switch it to a different one. They're not in yet.
So that's not even an option.
And the health complications that people have afterwards, it's insane. It's like a 99% failure rate. I had somebody call in when I first started doing these, and she literally pleaded to people on the call, do not ever do it. And I've gotten people to start before. Lindsay, she's down 65 pounds. She's half paralyzed. She was like, I can't lose weight because I can't work out. I've tried everything. And I hear it all the time. And she started watching me on TikTok and how she's down 65 pounds. She was going to do weight loss surgery. Like, she was in the process of doing things. And I've had a couple different stories that are like that. And that's what I try to do, is catch those people who are literally trying to do anything that'll spend $20,000 to $30,000 on the surgery, thinking that that's going to get them the results, when they had to do two simple things: hit their calorie goal, eat meat, veggies, eat real food.
Now, let me ask you this: how often do you, like, for the people that kind of stick with you and obviously do either meal plans through you or anything like that, do you do like regular coaching calls with them or check-ins or things like that?
That's why I do these calls. I go live every day, twice a day. Here's the thing too, is me reaching out consistently isn't going to make you get results. When I had my gym, this is when I found out that this has nothing to do with money, time, motivation. I can't motivate you. Your why is what's going to motivate you. When I opened up my own gym, I started first month. I was like, all right, $100, unlimited personal training sessions, unlimited. I had 55 people sign up the first day. Paid me $100, made $5,500 my first day doing the gym. I was like, this is amazing. I'm over here 21. Everyone told me I was going to fail. I'm like, I made more money in one day than I used to make in 2 weeks. And I was like, this is amazing. Everyone paid and signed up. 3 people came to work out. 3. 52 people didn't. 55? Yep. 52 people didn't even come and work out, didn't ask me for their money back, were disappeared and were gone. That's when I realized nothing with motivation, time, energy, kids, spouses, every excuse people make other than they didn't want to do it. And it's always a shocking thing to me, and that's when I realized it's so hard, and I don't want to consistently, no matter what I do, it's not going to make people lose weight. You hear this all the time when people, like, I had clients come back to me after a weekend, they're like, Tyler, I'm so sorry I cheated this weekend. Don't tell me sorry. You ain't doing this for me. You're here for you. I'm just here to make sure you get an amazing workout. That's it. And that's why I don't do one-on-one. I don't do the consistent check-ins and stuff like that. Your time with me is when I'm live. Call me. I will literally do anything and everything. But you have to make that move. You've got to call me. You have to do it because you have to do the things. You're the one who eats. You're the one who puts the things in your body. I don't. I'm not there. And even if I was there, some people would still eat and say, screw it. It's fine. It's one day. So to answer your question, yeah, I'm here every day, twice a day. You want to call me every day, go for it. People think I get annoyed with these calls or somebody calling every day. No, that's why I do this.
Yeah, which is amazing, and I appreciate that. And I think it just seems so unreal because there is nobody else out there doing it. And I guess that's why I'm like, okay, so where's the catch? Do you know what I mean? But you just enjoy what you do, I guess. And yeah.
I love doing this. I'm talking to people all around the world. And I know that the 53 people that are on my live right now, 2 people might actually start. Half of a person's going to do it for a month. But I know if that one person does do it and they get results, I was a part of that. That's what got me started when I opened up my own gym. I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for. All I cared about was football and girls. That was it. And then my buddy wanted to lose weight. And I helped him lose weight. And seeing him change as a person, seeing his life completely change, that's when it hit me. I knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to own my own gym. And I say this every single time. With where you personally are at right now, you're 5'7". Let's just I'm going to throw out some magical number of, let's just say you get to 200. Your life is going to completely change. People don't realize that, how much weight loss, getting healthy will change someone's life. You don't have to get on an airplane completely concerned with who you're going to sit next to because the seats are so damn small. Going to a pool, not having to worry about what you're going to wear or what people are going to say in front of you or from behind. Being able to go shopping and get into that amazing looking dress. Not having to be concerned with if you won't be able to get into it. Just being able to be in the front row of that photo instead of hiding behind everybody else. We all see this on social media, the family photos. Mom and dad, they always got that kid right in front of the gut every single time. It is just crazy what happens with getting healthy will do. Being able to have kids. How much of a life-changing it will be with just doing that. And that's why I do this, because it literally changes people's lives. Just at the end of the day, you're 100% in control of what you do.
I feel like you just spoke about my entire life.
You're not the only one going through this. There's millions of people. People are struggling with this. They're trying anything and everything. And what kills me is when you got these trainers and nutritionists, doctors telling their clients, like, this is the killer for me when doctors, when their patients are like, how do I lose weight? And they're like, eat 1,200 calories. What? What does that even mean? No one should be eating 1,200 calories. And it's just, this is the biggest one that kills me. Is I see it all the time on social media. People are like, I'm in a calorie deficit. Why am I not losing weight? These trainers and nutritionists, to their paying clients, straight up say, you're lying. What? They're lying? People are just going to lie about what they're actually doing, who are desperately trying to lose weight, and they're paying you, and you're going to tell them that they're not doing it. And they're like, oh, you're not tracking right. Then this is my proof. And I'm like, crazy. People come to me eating 1,200 calories. They go to 2,200, and now they're getting results. Oh, they're tracking calories right. Oh, because we increased calories, they miraculously started tracking calories right? I don't get it. That's the thing that kills me the most. And it's real. It's what people are going through. It's the daily of being overweight. I see it. And people think too, they're like, well, you've never been overweight. You don't get it. The amount of people I've talked to and seen their life completely change from weight loss, no, I get it.
There are days that literally, because of the weight, like, so I live at the beach. I literally live 3 blocks away from the ocean, and I love the ocean. I love the beach, but yeah, there are days where I'm like, nope, I'm not going. Because I don't want to put on the bathing suit. Or as much as I love my family, but I am the largest one in my family, and so they'll make comments about other people, and it makes me so uncomfortable, and I'll cringe because I'm like, I literally look like that. And my mom will make a comment, and she's like, oh, no, you don't. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, don't speak about other people. I can't stand negativity anyways like that, which is funny because I'm probably the worst when it comes to myself. But I'm sure everybody's like that, except for you, Tyler, because obviously you're perfect. You're not lonely at all or talk bad about yourself, you know, Mr. Perfect over here. But
when did I say I was perfect? I said I was happy and lonely. I do have a girlfriend, but she just doesn't even live in this state.
Oh, well, see, then you can be lonely.
Yeah, it sucks going to bed at night alone.
Oh, it's the worst. But then there are other days where I can kind of sweep it under the rug and you feel great and you're doing great and you have awesome days and everything feels good, and then, yeah, it just kind of sets back in. And I don't know. It's nice to have somebody to talk to you about all of this. It's nice to have somebody that understands and that can kind of, without saying it's your fucking fault, point everything out to say, It is. I mean, and make me realize that.
But what you don't know, you can't be upset about. People don't know that they have to have a calorie goal. You don't know that you need to control blood sugar. If you don't know, it's not your fault. You just didn't know. So you can't 100% blame yourself because you didn't know that you have a calorie goal. You didn't know that you should just eat meat and veggies and not eat all of that pasta before bed, having the blood sugar shoot through the roof. Everyone on TikTok just says calorie deficit, eat whatever you want in moderation. But hey, I'm a trainer. Come join me. I'll charge you $200 to $500 a month. They give you a little, so hoping you're going to sign up thinking that they're the magic potion in losing weight. I get it. Trust me. I'm in the industry. I know how it all works. I could sell a million.
How close to like going to bed do you actually eat? Or do you work out before you go to bed?
No, working out, going to bed is the hardest thing ever. You do leg day and try to go to sleep. Your energy levels are through the roof. If you go to bed, but like I tell people, like if you want to work out before you go to bed, it's fine. Like it's not bad. But it's rough going to sleep. Like I toss and turn all day long in bed, and that's literally why I created my own sleep aid. It's got CBD in it, it's got melatonin, GABA and stuff, and like I take that and I'm out. So working out at night, it's fine. Like it's the only time you can work out. I get it. Don't set yourself up for failure and be like, well, I have to work out 8, so I'm going to wake up and go to the gym at 5 a.m. When you're not a morning person, you're never going to do it. Don't set yourself up for failure. People always say, when's the best time to work out?
To be my lifestyle, but that's not happening.
It's like you still have to sleep. Sleep is very important. Cortisol levels shoot through the roof. Stress will kill you. The last month, the first 2.5 weeks was the most stressful with my manufacturer. I'm still dealing with the garbage, but I'm not as stressed out now. I got soft, not changing my workout, not changing my nutrition. It's the stress. Stress will absolutely kill you. Cortisol levels are real. But eating, I'll eat right after this live. I'm going to go live for another 2 hours. It'll be like 9 o'clock Arizona time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're not on the East Coast.
No, I'm not. Are you in the Carolinas? Are you in Florida? Where are you at? What state are you in?
I'm in the Carolinas.
Are you in North or South Carolina?
I'm in South Carolina.
I was gonna say my girlfriend's in North Carolina. Charlotte, gorgeous city.
Oh, okay. I was actually just in Charlotte not that long ago. We spent like a long weekend. It was a Thursday to a Sunday for my sister's 30th birthday, and it was so much fun.
I love it. Yeah, Charlotte's gorgeous. I just got back from New York. That city is amazing.
So I'm actually originally from New England. Born and raised actually up in Massachusetts. Lived in Connecticut for a little while, but yeah. Yeah,
it's a gorgeous city. Oh no, you said you go to the beach. So I'm like, she's got to be on the East Coast. If you love the ocean that much, like California's cool, but it's freezing.
Yeah, no, I feel like the ocean's just part of my blood, to be completely honest. The next few months will be the worst for me for work because it's going to be the hardest to actually go to work and not just go on the beach. Like this week, it's supposed to be between 80 and 90 all week, and yeah. But this week's also bike week, so it sucks here.
Nice, but that's what it comes down to. If you don't know, you don't know, which is fine, but now you know. Now it is on you for doing it or not doing it.
Well, I am going to set myself an alarm. Actually, I'm going to make sure I'm already following you. So
I am on IG too, and on IG I post all of my meals I eat throughout the day. It's the same name as TikTok, Coach Tyler Fullerton. But I did answer your question about eating late. I already got that one. As long as it's not a ton of carbs and sugars, if it's a meat and veggie, you're fine.
Okay. I just put on my calendar on the 22nd, because it's basically a week from today. Obviously, it won't be a whole week. I'm starting tomorrow morning, and I'm going to call Tyler next Sunday, and I'm going to tell you what my week's like. That's goal number 1.
If you run into anything, give me a ring when I'm live. 10 a.m. Arizona time, and then 6 p.m. Arizona time. If I'm not live, I will be, unless something crazy happened and I had to do something. So like when I was in New York, I planned on going live, but I was literally walking around the city all the time, and I was too busy looking at my GPS, making sure I didn't get lost.
What time is it right now?
You're 3 hours ahead of me.
Okay. And you said you go live what time usually?
6 p.m. and 10 a.m.
10 a.m., 6 p.m. Okay. All right, Tyler, it's on my calendar.
I love it. Like I said, if you need help, give me a ring. Also, take a before photo.
Okay.
Don't send it to me. It's not for anybody else other than you. Do it in the mirror. I would do sports bra and shorts. That's honestly what I would do, because that's where you're going to see the biggest changes. Or a tight shirt, because that's the best when you do a tight shirt and all of a sudden you do your after and you're like, damn, that shirt's small, like huge now. Do a front, a side, and then if you want to do a back, go for a back. The back's going to be the best, especially if you're wearing like a sports bra or something. And what's going to be funny is you're going to look at it like, what the hell is going on? I'm not showing this to anybody. And then all of a sudden, a couple months goes by and your results are ridiculous. And you only lost 20 pounds, but your results are phenomenal. You're going to be sending it in and be like, look at what I've done.
Well, I can't wait for that moment, because that moment would feel really damn good right now.
It'll happen, I promise. Your why is there. You've got multiple whys you didn't even talk about. So you're going to be just fine. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't stress yourself out about it. Keep the meals so freaking simple. Go find some different sauces that you like and enjoy. I would start doing dry rubs, honestly. Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm really starting to do dry rubs now. I was looking down the spice aisle forever today, and I still didn't pick anything out. But that's what I want to start doing, is the dry rubs, because you can add a ton of freaking sugar with sauce. Just marinara sauce alone is a lot of sugar. But keep the meals simple. Do you have a food scale?
I do, actually.
Perfect. How do you have a food scale but not an air fryer?
Because for when I was doing Weight Watchers, I needed the food scale.
Oh, got it. Got it.
The air fryer, I just make fried food. And
No, there's no oil in it. You literally, if you go watch my videos of me making my meals, and I ain't no Betty Crocker, you'll see that. I'm like, the hell, this dude doesn't cook anything. How? No wonder no one lives with him. Everyone would die. You got Italians looking at how I make my food. They're like, what the hell is that? Let me tell you this right now, everyone listening, and for you want to make a meal that is so freaking good, I'm about to tell you what it is. This is my Betty Crocker-ness. Don't hate it until you try it. Ground beef, peas. Oh, I love you writing this down. There's 3 items. And cheese. Ground beef, peas, and cheese. You guys will love it. You'll love it. You'll be shocked on how freaking delicious it is. You want to be real spicy? Throw some barbecue sauce on it.
That does not sound good.
Do you like peas?
No, I don't.
Well, if you don't like peas, yeah, it's kind of rough to do. Okay. This is what I want you to do. Make the ground beef and cheese. Get a little bit of peas and put it on the side. Do like 2 scoops, and you'll be like, oh my God, this is freaking amazing. Because you have this sweet sugar from the peas, the creaminess from the cheese, and the savory and salty from the ground beef. Oh my freaking God. You don't need to add any seasoning to it.
Do you do like frozen peas? Do you do
whatever type of peas you want, girl? I do frozen because I'm lonely, so I don't eat that many veggies that are fresh. My amazing woman only comes out like once a month. We go back and forth twice a month. So, yeah, I don't, the fresh stuff, no. Brussels sprouts, carrots, and asparagus and spinach is the only thing that I do fresh.
Oh, no. See, like I said, fresh vegetables. I can eat fresh vegetables. Yeah, all the time. But I normally eat them like in a salad. Like,
that's great. So if you love salads, do salads. You love Mexican food, do a taco salad. Do lettuce wrap tacos. I just don't like lettuce. I wish I did, but I don't.
Oh, I can eat lettuce just like literally ripping it off. Like a head of lettuce or even like a bag of spring. Oh my God.
Yeah, that ain't me.
Well, you and your peas can sit over there then.
No, you're going to try it with the peas. You're going to.
I will.
You're literally going to. You're probably going to call me and be like, "Oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever had in my entire life. I love peas. These are so good."
Well, don't hold your breath for that phone call.
It's probably because you had some nasty peas out of a can. That's disgusting.
No, that's nasty.
Yeah, peas, veggies in a can. I'm like, I don't know how anybody eats these. People ruin Thanksgiving for me when they put canned green beans in a green bean casserole. I'm like, this is disgusting. I know these are canned.
They're so salty and they're like rubbery and
oh,
no, thank you.
Horrendous. Try that.
Literally.
But the ground beef and cheese is delicious too. It's just like doing a cheeseburger without the garbage with it.
Ground beef and cheese and a small side of peas.
Just put a little bit of peas on there. You're like, oh my God, these are delicious. I love peas. Peas.
That.
But doing I'm gonna say this too. So you're gonna probably start eating and you're like, how the hell I cannot hit my calories. I do the fattier meats. Chicken thighs, ribeye steaks, 82% ground beef, pork chops, cheddar brats, pork chops, any fish, crab you love. If you're doing chicken breasts or you're doing ground turkey, how you're going to help drive up those calories is adding salad dressing to your veggies or mixed in. Here's another Betty Crocker for you that I do. This would be perfect too. Ground turkey or chicken breast, cut up the chicken breast, green beans, Italian seasoning dressing with whatever type of Italian cheese you like on it. Delicious. The salad dressing is what's going to help. What?
I said you couldn't come up with the kind of cheese. You froze.
I literally froze. I'm like, I couldn't. Parmesan cheese. I literally am like, that's not even the cheese. I don't like Parmesan. But that will help drive up those calories is using salad dressings on those veggies. You can add an easy 300 calories.
That was going to be one of my last questions is just how you get up there to the 2,200. That seems like an insane amount of food, but yeah, if I'm adding like dressings or things like that. Do you add like mayo? Like, do you use mayo?
I think mayo is the grossest thing other than mustard.
Okay.
I just don't like the taste of it. Mayo's fine. Mustard, mayo's fine. I just don't like the taste of it. That's the only reason why I don't have it. But mayo's fine. Mustard's fine. Mustard has no calories, actually. I'm not calories. I
don't like mustard.
Yeah, mustard's fine. It's just a spice. But your portion sizes, you're going to be like, how in the hell am I going to do this? You're the number one reason why you're not getting results is because you're under eating. That's it. I know it is. You're probably under 1,200 calories every single day.
It's probably a good bet, especially like I said, it's rare that it's actually extremely rare if I have 3 meals, but it's probably more like 1.5 meals that I have, and that's probably horrible, I'm sure, but it's just
And that's the thing of what I'm trying to teach everybody is you have to eat. Everyone thinks 1,200 calories. When you tell somebody to be in a calorie deficit, the number one number, the first thing that pops in your head, 1,200 calories. That's why people aren't getting results. You lack your body nutrients, it's going to start shutting down and not working the way that it should. People's hormones come in full circle. your hormones come in full circle. That's why people's menstrual cycles start to be on point how they should be. Or their menstrual cycle when they first start just gets all out of whack. They're like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is it like this? People are getting pregnant easier too because the hormone function is happening like it should. So,
no.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah, on a regular schedule would be amazing. Because with PCOS alone, obviously it's a difficult thing, but I know that the weight doesn't help either. Yeah.
Absolutely. Keep it simple. I'm going to hear back from you. Like I said, I'm here for you. Just let me know whatever you need down the road. Like I said, if you want to call me back tomorrow, do it. You want to call me every day, go for it. Whatever it takes for you to get the results that you want. But I can't sit there and force you to eat what you need to eat. And don't tell me sorry for cheating because you didn't cheat on me. You did it to yourself. You're doing this for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. When people say they're doing it for their husband, no, you're not. You're doing it for yourself. Because when you look in the mirror, you want to be attractive for your husband, sure. But when people say they're doing it for other people, they're not. They're doing it for their kids. No, you're doing it for yourself to live longer, to see your kids grow up and see their kids. Be selfish about it.
Yeah. No, I definitely do. One of the things I actually was gifted from a friend who's a photographer, and I think why I finally made this phone call, because I've been watching you for a little while, but I don't know, I just haven't called. But one of my friends who's a photographer, she selected me as the winner, but to be honest, I think she just handpicked me. But I won a boudoir shoot, and it's on the beach, and I am terrified because I don't want to be photographed like that. I want to because my husband, you know what I mean? Like, my husband's birthday's coming up, and that's what I want to gift him, but I don't want to be photographed like that, not right now. And she called me today and she said, hey, you won, blah, blah. Let's get that scheduled. And I literally looked at the message and was like, no, I don't want to schedule that. And then I thought to myself, then why did I even enter her contest? But I want to, I just don't want to, if that makes sense.
No, I get it. Trust me, I get it. 100%. There's another why. I can name off a lot of whys. Everyone's got their own. I have my own. If I didn't have a why, I wouldn't go to the gym. I hate working out. But I want to have the body that I want to have. And it ain't for anybody else. I want to look in the mirror and be like, yeah, I look freaking amazing. I want to go to a freaking pool and be like, yeah, I love my body. I'm not concerned with anyone else of what they think. And the long-term effect, I want to be a dad. I don't want a dad bod. I want to run around with my kids without being exhausted. I want my wife to be physically attracted to me. Because at the end of the day, if you're not physically attracted to your partner anymore, it's just a friendship. Because if that physical part isn't there, it's just like, what are we doing? So I don't want my wife to be like the rest of the wives complaining, being in that circle, complaining about their husbands with the dad bod, not performing, not being able to get up, not being able to be a one-pump chump, and having fun with the kids and coaching them and running around with them. And those are the long-term whys. So no matter what in life, you have to have a why behind it.
Well, I appreciate this phone call. I really do.
You got it. That's why I do this. That's why I do this. And you don't understand how much your call is going to help other people. Because I post them. I post them on my podcast and on YouTube. No one knows who you are, so don't worry about that. You're going to motivate other people doing this. And
I can't wait to check back in with you.
I can't wait either.
Honestly, it's probably the first time I felt actually excited about this in a long time.
You're going to do it. There's going to be ups and downs. That's why I told you to take before and after photos. And that's why I said if you lose 20 pounds in 3 months, but your before and afters are amazing, it doesn't matter about the scale. When you can't get into your pants anymore because they literally are just falling down, you're losing the weight. You're losing the fat. That's all that matters.
where do you suggest that, I begin with workouts or exercising in general?
The workout programs are free on the SITE. Do you have a gym membership or no?
I do. That's why I was laughing when you were saying that people have the membership and they don't use it because, it's been a while.
No, for sure. That's the thing. So, Planet Fitness, I'm not saying you go there. I'm not saying anybody. I'm not bashing anybody who goes to Planet Fitness. But Planet Fitness
It's not
business.
where I go, but that's fine.
Planet Fitness is the business model that targets the people who are never going to come to the gym. But hey, every Friday you guys get pizza and there's Tootsie Rolls on the desk. No judgment. They target people who are never going to come and use the equipment. But hey, you got a bumper sticker that has a thumbs up on it. No one's going to come in and use the equipment. 10,000 people on average are at a Planet Fitness membership. 10,000 times 10 monthly. Nothing's getting used. It's a perfect business model. So the workout programs are free. You can definitely do them anywhere you go. I break them down per lift and per workout. But just know, working out is not going to make you get results. I've got Lindsay, I've got multiple people down who do not work out and have phenomenal results. I just don't want you to think now you're going to start working out, you're going to get results from doing that. It's all nutrition. All nutrition. Am I telling you not to work out? No. But I don't want you to think it's the workouts that's going to get you the results.
I think you're the first person that's actually ever said that to me.
Because we've all been told, eat less, be more active. Eat off the food pyramid. Since the 50s, the food pyramid came out. We've dropped grain consumption down. We've dropped milk, dairy, poultry, meat down 20%. We've increased grain consumption 40%. Number one cause of death in the United States is heart disease. We've changed the way we've eaten. It ain't the food pyramid way. You got people going to the gym all the time who are active. Some people aren't getting the results that they want because it's the nutrition. And people go to the gym, New Year's resolutions. May is actually the biggest time of the year, I feel like. When I owned my own gym, May was the biggest month for me. May hits, everyone's like, oh my God, summertime's here, I need to lose weight. People work out and they're frustrated because they're not getting results when it's just the nutrition. And people sell weight loss programs and they're like, oh, best ab blasting workouts. Buy this program. That doesn't make you lose weight. I do 0 ab workouts and I do 0 cardio. Unless I'm with a girlfriend, then we're doing cardio 3 times a day. That's the only cardio I'm doing.
So lucky girl.
Right? So the proof with that is it's all nutrition. Abs are made in the kitchen. Am I telling you not to do cardio? No, absolutely not. If you want to do cardio, do cardio. But if you start working out, we got to eat more. If you start working out 3 days a week, you need to do 2,400 to 2,500 calories.
Let's start with the nutrition of the 2,200 and make sure I'm actually consistently getting that in.
Yes. You get the nutrition on point, you're going to get amazing results. You're going to see it quickly. You start working out, building lean muscle, losing fat, you're not going to see it on the scale as much because you're building muscle because you haven't been working out. You build muscle quickly when you haven't worked out ever or for a very long time. That muscle comes on fast. So when people try to lose body fat and lose weight and work out at the same time, don't get on the scale. I tell people throw the scale out the window. You ladies jump on the scale more than you jump on the bed. So that's why I always say, go out for before and after photos. At the end of the day, we're all doing this to look good naked.
That's true. It's been a long time since I've been confident enough to actually, want to jump on the bed with the lights on.
Yes. That's why I say too, do this so you can have the lights on during the cardio. Have that one of your whys. Don't make it so your clothes make you look good. Make it so you look good without the clothes on. Because that's why we all want to look good, Nate. That's why we all want to lose weight and look good. Everyone thinks it's for the clothing. No. I want to look good so when the clothing comes off, I'm going to make the clothes look good anyways. Because I already do look good. And then in bed, it's golden. I won't have to worry about that. So there's another why.
I'm literally going to make a sticker to put that on my water bottle. Look good so the clothes look better on the floor. That's what I'm right here.
I love it.
It feels so silly, but that's literally what I want.
I'm going to make a shirt that says, I'm here so I can look good naked.
I will buy that shirt.
That's a good one. I got a ton of sayings. Everyone who's been watching me for years, they can name them all off. But that's it. You got to start. You have your why. It's 100% up to you. You're not alone doing this either.
Sorry, I wrote that down. Well, thank you. I really, like I said, I do appreciate this.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to check back in with you.
I can't wait either. And I appreciate you calling in, being vulnerable, having that hard conversation that nobody ever wants to have and hear the things nobody ever wants to hear. But once you finally realize it and you have it and you say it out loud, you're going to make that change.
I actually, feel excited. Like I said, this is the first conversation in a while that feels real. Like it actually feels like I want to do something, and then I am going to make that, you know what I mean, take that first step tomorrow and set myself up for success.
What are you going to have for breakfast tomorrow?
To be honest, I actually just pulled out eggs to make hard-boiled eggs, so this way I have them for the morning. So I'm going to start with that.
Love it. Do you have sausage? What meat do you have?
I have chicken sausage.
Is it in a package?
It's in a frozen package.
Perfect. How many calories per broth?
How many calories per broth? It says 130 calories for 3 links because they're small links.
Oh, it's a small one. So 130?
Yep.
So I would do 6. That'd be 260.
God.
That's why I do.
That sounds crazy.
That's why I do. That's why I do real sausage, because you could do one broth that's gonna be 270 calories. So all you would.
Well, let me see. Do I have any more? Did he take it for lunch?
No. You're good with those. I would honestly do 9 of them.
9? Oh my God.
They're the little ones, right?
They are. But
Like I'm talking like 3 inches.
Yep.
Yeah, girl, come on now. 9's cake.
Okay.
So that would be 260, 390. So then 4 eggs. 3 eggs. 3 eggs and 9 links. It's going to be right around 700. So that makes it so easy. If you had an air fryer, you could literally throw the sausage links in, and then if you're into hard-boiled eggs...
No, I don't have one of those. Okay.
I could sell ice to an Eskimo, I know.
Seriously.
But it's that simple. Eggs are like around 100 calories, so 3 eggs, that's 300, 9 links, you're going to be right around what did I say, 360? Was it one? That's 260, 390. So that's 400. So yeah, 3 eggs, boom, we're right around 700.
Okay. 9 links, 3 eggs.
Don't overcomplicate this. This is so easy. You eat meat and veggies, hit your calories, you're going to get phenomenal results.
That's what I'm literally putting the water on right now. And I'm going to boil some eggs. So this way I'm ready.
I love it. Do the entire pack of eggs that you have.
Okay.
So now you got eggs. Now you don't have to worry about prepping. You don't have to worry about tomorrow night of cooking even more for the morning. Scrambling 3 eggs with the sausage. You're golden. Do normal breakfast sausage and it'll bring the calories up so you can eat less. So that's the thing, like with turkey, it's so lean. I do 2,400 calories when I'm cutting body fat. I do 400 calories in the morning. That's with true meal. So then I do 1,000 calories for 2 meals, which is just meat and veggies. So I have to eat 2 pounds of ground turkey to hit 1,000 calories.
Oh my God.
But I could do a 1/3 pound of ground beef and literally be almost around there. So that's what I'm saying. More calorie dense meats, that's where your calories are coming from. Don't try and hit your calories with veggies because it's never going to happen.
I was going to say, I feel like everything that I have known, or at least have been told, has just been wrong.
Everything you have ever been taught on how to lose weight, throw it out the window. People overcomplicate this. People are like, you have to track macros. No, you don't. Tracking macros is another complication of this weight loss thing.
I think I'm going to purchase an air fryer tomorrow. I'm literally looking at all of your comments on your people online, and that's all they're saying is get an air fryer.
Yep. You haven't got a tracking number for True Meal. It's because you ordered a pre-order Mocha Fricka Frappa, Churro, or Oreo. If you want to get your order tomorrow, order shipped tomorrow, let me know which order you want to flip it to the flavor. You guys, if you guys got a pre-order flavor, they're all pre-orders and shipping delays. It's the supply chain. I know a lot of people who aren't in the world. Supply chain is still all over the place. Everything is still all jacked up. So that's what we're waiting on. So if you want to swap it, shoot me an email. But that's what I would do, girl.
What do you recommend? What's your favorite flavor?
It depends. If you don't like super sweet, but you like super chocolatey, you bought triple dark chocolate. Omar, do you have a pre-order in that order? Shoot me an email. Everything's been shipped out. Shoot me an email of your order number. I'll check and see what's going on. But if you like triple dark chocolate True Meal is super chocolatey. It's a bitter dark chocolate. It's not overly sweet at all. And people get it, like, this isn't super sweet. I'm like, yeah, it's triple dark chocolate. Which dark chocolate is sweet? It's bitter. Chocolate milk is sweet, very creamy, light chocolate. It almost as if you're 32, you maybe not have been there. I'm over here. Ovaltine, have you had Ovaltine?
I have had Ovaltine.
All right, so it's like making Ovaltine with not enough scoops of Ovaltine in it. It's sweet, creamy, not super chocolatey. Vanilla cream, it's sold out right now. It should be back in stock this week. Should be. Vanilla cream, sweet, creamy. I think it tastes like a cupcake. Everyone loves dark chocolate, though. You'll see people, I can't even say that. People love the vanilla cream. Like, if I ask right now on the live what everyone's favorite flavor of True Meal is, it's going to be all over the place. So if you guys love True Meal, drop which flavor is your favorite. But what's nice is you can always add PB2 to it, chocolate peanut butter, vanilla creamy peanut butter. If you want strawberries and cream, you do a vanilla with 2 to 3 strawberries. Blend the strawberries and 12 ounces of water. Then throw the 2 scoops in. Blend it real quick. You don't need to blend it with the protein because it's super frothy with the protein. But yeah, there's vanilla, there's chocolate milk. Literally, these are what people are commenting right now. So it's your preference of what you want.
Yeah, see, I don't like super sweet things.
Get triple dark chocolate.
The chocolate one would be. I was just gonna say, I think the dark chocolate would be the better one to start with.
Do you drink coffee?
I do.
All right, so do 2 scoops of True Meal in iced coffee. Take the ice out. Do like 12 to 16 ounces of iced coffee, 2 scoops of True Meal. It tastes better than a white girl Mocha Fricka Frappuccino.
I'm going to hold you to that.
That's why I made Mocha Fricka Frappa. That's literally the name of the new flavor that's coming out.
Mocha Fricka Frappa. That's kind of awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go online right now. Because that's what I want. That works.
That's why I started Fullerton Nutrition. That's why I sold my gym, because I knew I could help more people around the world with Fullerton Nutrition than I can the gym. It's the problem. People don't eat enough. That's why I created True Meal. People hate veggies. That's why I created the greens. People don't fall asleep, don't get good sleep. That's why I created True Sleep. Women's libido, I got that. Men's testosterone, got that. And then for the hair, skin, and nails, got the collagen. So everything I've ever formulated always was for a problem of what people were having a hard time getting the nutrients in for. But whenever people ask, like, what is the number one thing you would say you would have somebody do with what they're struggling for weight loss? People are under eating. People don't have time to eat. That's why I started everything with True Meal. But you got it all. You know exactly what you need to do. You just got to do it. Day by day, meal by meal.
Awesome. All right, it's in my cart. That's what I'm going to do now.
I love it. Seriously, you're going to do amazing. Do not be hard on yourself. If you don't get your calories in, don't be hard on yourself. Like I said, day by day, meal by meal, you will get those results.
Okay. All right, Tyler, thank you so much. I'm going to go take my pictures, order my True Meal, and start tomorrow morning with my 9 links and 3 eggs.
Hey, absolutely. Do you like avocados?
I love avocados.
Do you have avocados at home?
I actually don't, because I finished my last one tonight for dinner.
Gotcha. So avocados will help drive up the calories easier. So you could probably do half an avocado with breakfast. You could probably drop down the sausage links to half of the 9.
Okay.
But what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself being freaking stuffed. You're going to be like, holy cow, how am I going to be able to eat all this? It's going to take some time. But pretty soon, your metabolism is going to skyrocket to where you're going to be hungry every single meal. And that's why I do 3 meals a day. That really spreads out the meals.
Yeah, because there's no way 200 calories are going to happen in one meal. So I've got to learn to eat other times.
Yep, absolutely. Like I said, just keep it simple. And I can't wait to hear back from you.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Tyler. I will talk to you soon.
Awesome. Talk to you. Have an amazing night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.